There are a lot of changes happening when it comes to Medicare for the new year of 2025 due to the Inflation Reduction Act.
Here to share more on this, our owner and licensed insurance broker of MarioCare, Mario Villalpando, and president of Medicare Resource Center, Neil Booth. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So what does MarioCare tackle and entail?
Yes. So
Yeah, MarioCare is part of our Medicare Resource Center here in Las Vegas. We're a local licensed insurance agency. MarioCare agency is an integral part of that, and we're here simply to help our seniors with their questions and their choices with Medicare, and it's getting increasingly more complicated.
yeah, and our local Medicare office is located on Eastern and Tropicana, and we help people with their Medicare. There's a lot of questions out there for that, but one of the things that we do is there's this book here. It's Medicare and You. It's 126 pages long.
Yeah, I think if you just turn it like this for everyone at home to see,
Yeah.
it looks like a pamphlet to start off with, but I mean this is a read.
Quite a lot of information.
Exactly. So what we do is you don't have to read this, and you don't have to look for the 70 plus plans that are out there in Clark County. You can just reach out to us and we'll do the work for you.
Yeah, as you were describing to Jessica and myself during the commercial break, there's a lot of help when people work in businesses, when they can talk to HR, they can talk to a senior manager, whoever. There's someone to guide you there. There's some like 2, 3, 4 plans to maybe choose from. And how many are just in Clark County alone?
Just 70 plus plans in
70
Clark
plans.
County, yeah.
Okay, so you guys are there to help talk someone through it, see what best is suited for them,
Yes.
because it's not a one-size-fits-all plan.
Exactly. And best of all, there's no cost. So instead of you having to read this, just reach out to us.
Now, you had also mentioned, calling. So what is the difference between your company and calling like their 1-800 number?
Well, when you call an 800 number, you're calling somebody from another state, from another country, and you may not ever speak with that person again. So there's no relationship building there. And as far as when you call us, you're basically talking, you get to be able to speak with us again if you ever have any questions or anything like that. But what we do is we're able to, we know the many people, the managers, we know the networks, we know the doctors. We met with many of the doctors. We have great relationships with the managers, with the insurance carriers, and because there's thousands and thousands of plans out there. Can you imagine? There's no way one agent can know all these thousands and thousands of plans throughout the country, and they change every year. And every year they change. They also, as far as for them to know these plans, it's not possible. And as far as the benefits.
And we're local. That's the key thing here. We're local to Clark County, to Las Vegas. We know the medical groups, we know the doctors. We make sure that every client has their own individual needs met. And I think that's the key thing here. Yeah,
we mentioned the Inflation Reduction Act. How is that? What kind of impact has that had on Medicare and the outlook for this year?
Yeah, great question. It's going to have an impact in the next few weeks. Up until 2025 is when it starts. So there's some key things going to be happening for seniors that they're going to need to know about. So the whole way that prescription drug plans are being held are going to totally change for 2025. We're going to go more into that in more depth. I think we're coming back here next week, so we're going to talk in a bit more detail. But for example, there's something called the donut hole or the coverage gap. That's completely going away. So for some seniors, they are going to save money, but for others, they may not. And I think the message out there is all drug costs are decreasing, when the reality is there's going to be different effects for different people.
Right. Yeah, and for our viewers watching, how can you overall help when it comes to Medicare?
Yeah, so when it comes to what we do is we sit down with our clients and we go over, the prescriptions, we go over what is important for them, and by determining that, we find out as far as, do they travel? Things like that affect the plan that we want to put them on, and so we want to, and then we also find out as far as the prescriptions that they're taking, because some plans don't take certain prescriptions than others, and we also find out what doctors they're taking. So if someone's doing this on their own, they don't know that. They would have to reach out to the doctor to find out if their plan,
Yeah.
if they take that plan.
It's confusing to listen to, let
Yes.
alone get my head
Oh,
around
yes.
someone who's
Yes.
actually on the phone with you guys. But this is incredible service you guys offer. Thank you so much for coming in today. Guys, for more information on MarioCare or how the Inflation Reduction Act may affect you, visit mariocare.com.